For the seventh year in a row, several agencies and businesses have gotten together to provide Christmas dinners for Central Oregon's needy. I'm Steve Coffey, and this is Take 5 on News Talk 1110 KBND. The partnership is organized by the River House in Bend. Managing partner Wayne Purcell says it's now become a tradition.
We kind of started this out. Sheriff Blanton came to us a few years ago and just talked about the needy people out there that aren't fortunate to have a Christmas dinner. And we just kind of thought, that's really not good. For most of us do get to have a nice Christmas dinner, and so we wanted to just make sure that we got as many people as possible to have a nice Christmas dinner. What we've got here is we're actually providing all the food for them so they can take it home to their family. We're looking at about 2,400 people will be fed during this time between Bend and the area of Lapine.
Deschutes County Sheriff Larry Blanton said it's important that his department be involved in helping people in their distress.
The food basket program has been going on in Lapine for years. It's important that the men and women of the Sheriff's Office are able to be involved in positive things in our community any and every time we get an opportunity, because the mere nature of our business oftentimes takes us in places that you just don't even want to think about in terms of the bad things that happen in a course of time in a day's business with the men and women that work for the Sheriff's Office. So anytime we can be involved in helping people and a hand up, as it were, we're happy to do that. It's just a perfect example of as much as we can to try to be a positive influence in the communities.
Also participating in the Christmas Dinner Basket program is the Bend Police Department. Corey Darling was on hand to help loading the pallets to get the food distributed.
Well, this is a great cause, it really is, to be able to distribute food to some community members that may not be fortunate enough to go out and purchase a good Christmas dinner on their own. We're able to provide these services and the food to like Grandma's House, the shelter, the community center, other good places that they just really need to get this out to the community, to those that are maybe not as fortunate as the rest of us.
And the situation is more serious this year, isn't it?
It seems to be with the economy the way it is. People just don't have the funds that they did in the past. So, this is a great effort, and it's a good cause.
These Christmas dinner food baskets would not be possible without the support and partnership of Cisco Foods. Marketing associate Frank Limberg was also helping out.
We helped put together the food that the River House is donating to the homeless this year, and we're just happy and proud to be involved with a customer that brings so much to the community here, as far as jobs and as far as this donation. And, what they do to our economy and everything else is just wonderful.
One of the organizations involved is the Lapine Christmas Basket Association. Pete Pizenick says this is a group that's been doing this kind of thing every Christmas for over 20 years.
Our philosophy is if somebody puts in for a Christmas basket, we will try to provide them with one. We don't know an individual family's circumstances. They might live in a nice house and drive nice cars, but who knows what their circumstances. They might not have any money, or they could be living in a not so nice house that So it's hard to say. We don't judge people. So if someone requests assistance, we try to provide them assistance. A lot of people are having tough financial times this year due to the economy, problems beyond their control, that they found themselves in a situation where they could use a little extra help, and so we try to provide it for them. It makes you feel good. It can get real emotional at times.
Purcell says the River House is glad to provide the funds for these Christmas dinners, even with the recession.
It's really fun to kind of join together for a common cause here. Obviously, this year is more challenging than other years for us as a business, but there's a lot more people out there too that are in need, and we just have to make sure, I think, as a community and a society, to make sure we don't stop doing good things just because it's maybe a little extra tough on us this year.
Purcell says Cisco Foods helps by giving the program great prices, and thanks to all the other people who also help. These include the Odom Corporation and Ninkasi Brewing and all the people who volunteer.
It's just an overall hospitality partnership here to get the biggest bang for our buck.
Thanks to this effort, about 2,400 needy people in Deschutes County will have a delicious Christmas dinner this year with all the fixings. As Colleen Lewis, general manager of Odom Southern, put it, it's all about sharing faith, love, and support. I'm Steve Coffey. Take 5 is a presentation of 1110 KBND Radio News. Depend on us.